Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Reynolds. We have Tyler Wright. Gatwood's off today. What's up, man?
Yo, what's happening?
Nothing much. How was your Thanksgiving?
Good, bro. Even though my team lost, but you know.
What team, Tyler?
Right. Food was good.
Yeah, the food was good. Dude, I don't even know what that was. And I was watching the game, of course, the Saints and Bills, and I had to separate myself from the game. I said, why am I mostly invested in this game, knowing I knew the Saints were not going to win this game? And, the Saints would just piss me off with a bad play calling, and the Saints defense doing wherever they could to try to spark life into the offense, but the offense no, we on vacation, we ain't doing nothing. It's just scrubs. You know, that's what you call a team that, the players and all that good, just scrubs. They have a team, an offense full of scrubs right now. And I know I threw my hat across the room. My wife gonna say, did that make you feel better? I said, yeah, kind of.
Her saying that would have made me even more bad.
She was like, why you let the game get to you? I was like, you don't understand.
You know what's funny? I said it to myself, we do this every week.
I know, why we do this to ourselves, Tyler? We watch the games expecting I don't know why we expect. It's going to be different this week. It's going to be I don't know what it is, but I said to myself, I said, man, you knew this was going to be the outcome. Why you mostly invested in this game when you knew they literally probably won't win this game? So I started watching around third quarter, and it was kind of funny. A Saints analyst tweeted, he said, if you're still watching the game, you're a real one. I said, yo, you are a real one. I definitely stopped watching by third quarter. I said, I got other things to do.
Right.
All right, so the first game on the list is Steelers elusive Bengals 41-10. Man, my goodness, I thought Roethlisberger gonna just retire at halftime.
Might as well. Like he got weights in his shoes.
Hey, he training like Piccolo. That boy cannot move. He moving around with weights on, man. That boy
got those Rockly weights on.
Hey, he having a hard time just trying to be mobile, and he had a bad pick six. He was 21 for 41 with 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, and 263 passing yards. I mean, the game did get kind of away from him. The Bengal offense was firing on all cylinders. They couldn't get Najee Harris going. Najee Harris going, he had 8 carries for 23 yards. So we can safely say the Steelers are not going to the playoffs.
No.
That quarterback play is too bad. So what you doing if you the Steelers? Let's say Big Ben retires this year, next season. What's your game plan for the Steelers?
That's tough because they. I don't know if they'll just wait till. I don't know if a quarterback gonna fall to him in the draft.
Yeah, and we don't know how free agency gonna play out. Even though they got Dwayne Haskins, but will he really just take them to the playoffs? I don't think so.
Maybe you just. I can't see anything other than riding with Dwayne Haskins until next draft, I guess.
Would you throw your hat in the ring to go get Wilson?
I mean, they can, but I doubt he goes there.
Yeah, he wasn't. The Steelers were not on his list of teams to play for. But
go to the draft.
Yeah, I'd probably just try to wait another year. Try to see what Dwayne have. You a big believer in Joe Burrow?
I am.
You know, he's coming along, man. He's definitely making right decisions, and them receivers help him out a lot too. T. Higgins went off. He had 6 catches, 114 yards, and 1 touchdown. About time he went off. He been having like pretty good games, but he just ain't had that big explosive game like he had Sunday. So I'm glad to see that. And Joe Mixon, man, when he's healthy, he definitely a top 10 back. Definitely a top 10 back. And he the reason why I'm losing in fantasy right now. Dude he just went off. He had 165 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, we see that the Bengals can go through the air and get yardage on the ground, which is key, especially during the playoffs. How far you think they're gonna go in the playoffs?
First or second round.
You think they're gonna get bounced in second?
Definitely first.
It's just all people who they play against. If they play against Chiefs, I think they're gonna be a tough one for them. It just all depends. Yeah, but I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals.
I just don't think they're quite there yet.
They missed a couple pieces on defense. Their defense, if they can get their defense up to par with the offense, then they definitely gonna be deadly. All right, Bucks beat the Colts 38-31, which should never happen. The Bucks should have never won this game. The Colts literally gave them this game. Literally, Tyler. And again, the defense carried Tom Brady to another win. 5 turnovers, Tyler. You're not going to win a game, especially against the Bucks with 5. And they still had a chance, which is so crazy about it. They still had a chance to win. But they had 5 dumb turnovers. A muff kick, a muff punt. They had, Carson had a script fumble. He had an interception. I believe there was another fumble by Pascal. Man, it was a lot of turnovers in this game. It was just sloppy, and they didn't run Justin Taylor the whole third quarter. Why?
You saying they just lost this?
They lost. They gave away the game. They really did.
Yeah.
They was up by I want to say 11 going into the fourth, and they had a
You watched this one?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to see how the Colts gonna do. And I really, I liked what I saw from them. It was just the dumb turnovers that they had. They can clean the turnovers up. They would blew out the Buccaneers. They gave them too much life. And they let Lenny go off for 4 touchdowns for whatever reason. I know the Colts defense is better than that, but, when you turn the ball over like that, you're keeping your defense on the field. And they were getting gashed.
Right.
Tom Brady threw for 226 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tyler, the writing's on the wall. He cannot carry a team anymore.
I'm gonna agree, but it's like I think at this point in his career, one of his biggest contributes to a team is like his leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking he's still a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, he done. He not top 5.
Nah.
He probably like 7. He probably like 6 or 7. Y'all look, you have Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's 3.
Russell Wilson.
I was gonna say Russ. You going
Lamar, maybe somebody look.
What about Herbert?
I want to put Herbert ahead of Tom.
Right now?
But, yeah.
I might put Herbert ahead of Tom right now.
I got Dak in front of Tom.
I like that too. So they'll put him at 6, 7?
6. I say he about 6.
Yeah. I like that.
You know,
but that team wasn't really put together for him to just carry anyway.
I mean, yeah, the weapons was already there for him anyway.
Yeah. You got to think their third option is what? AB?
Yep. And maybe not AB. Maybe Chris Godwin now.
Yeah. So any version of AB as an option is like, especially not your first option, is crazy.
If AB played for the Saints right now, he'd be our first option.
If anybody played for the Saints other than him, that's I would be the first option.
Man, what's so crazy is they had Devontae Harris. He's our leading receiver, and they said that he's ranked like 40th or 30th. It was somewhere up there, like 40th or 30th amongst receivers, and like yards and crap.
The crazy part about him, he don't get a lot of targets.
I know he gets about 2 or 3 a game, and he's leading the Saints receiver core.
That is sick.
Oh my goodness, they gotta do something about that. But I think the Colts are the best team in the AFC. Just from watching the game, I think they are. They came a long way from like week 2. They weren't looking like this in week 2.
The best in the AFC, you think that?
Yeah, I think the Colts are the best team in the AFC.
I don't know, bro.
Who's gonna say who's better? Who? I know it's not the Chiefs.
I don't know. That sentence just sounds crazy to me.
I know. When I thought about it last week, I thought it was crazy too. But after I just kept thinking about it, I'm like, I really don't have a solid argument of why they're not the best team in the AFC.
Yeah.
I really didn't have a solid argument.
I might be rolling with that thing.
That's what I'm thinking. So, let me see. I mean, the Raiders went down. The Bengals, like you said, they're an up-and-coming young team, but we know what they are. Then we have the Patriots. The Patriots might be the second best, which is so crazy.
You don't got them? You wouldn't put them over the Colts?
I think the Colts can beat them. Jonathan Taylor is like Superman right now.
That's Superman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's like he's unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I guess I would have to agree. It's out of those two.
Who would have thought New England?
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't, especially with Matt Jones.
Does that just mean that the AFC is kind of weakened right now, especially compared to the NFC?
Yeah, that too. I feel like the NFC, you pretty much have like clear coat, the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
You pretty much know who's the top tier. With the AFC, you really don't. You look at the top tier like, huh? But in the NFC, you see the top tier teams.
Yeah, quite. Yeah, clear cut.
Yeah, pretty more clear than what you see from the AFC.
But I do think the Chiefs gonna turn it up when the playoff time comes.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, he usually get it going during the playoffs.
Because if the Chiefs get rolling like they should be, because with the the hardest team in AFC was going to be who? The Ravens?
Yeah, but
outside the Colts?
Mm-hmm. But even, I don't even know about the Ravens now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, the Panthers lose to the Dolphins 33-10. Man, where Gat? I know why Gatwood missed the show. He didn't want to talk about Tua. Tua is like, it's making him look pretty wrong right now. I'm not saying Tua's like the next Joe Montana or something like that, but he's playing pretty well. And like the Dolphins have a chance to make the playoffs, which is crazy. They are 5-7 right now. So Gatwood got to do some explaining.
You got to stand on that, huh?
Man, yeah, Tua said, don't be dodging him now. Like the episode of Family Guy, he said, "Hey man, where my money at?" Tua's like, hey, you got enough money to buy the sky, but you don't got enough money to pay it back on. That's what Tua telling Gatwood. Hey, what are you saying that down there? Where's all that talking now, huh?
Yeah, you want to miss the podcast now, huh?
Yeah. You want to miss shows now, huh? But the Dolphins, they showing life, man. I like how they playing. They're a nice young team. They just need a couple more pieces. But if they keep playing like they playing, then they can definitely upset some good teams. Like they did the Ravens last week. They like completely shut down Lamar. He didn't have no answer for them, and the defense was lights out. So it's like the Miami defense is getting back to where they used to be. And we saw it versus Cam. Man, they brought out the kryptonite, and they made that man get benched.
I don't know what Buddy had going. He
said, I'm gone. Fading away like a dad didn't come back from the grocery store.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my
He faded away that quickly.
He's trying to get us canceled, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, that's how fast he's disappearing right now. Like, hey, Dad, where you going? I'm just going to get some milk.
But did a magic trick.
Man, yeah, Cam pulling, he sure is doing a wonderful job right now. A straight masterpiece. with those 2 interceptions he had. I mean, his shoulders, I don't keep telling y'all this for 1,000th time. His arm is shot, man. While he's running, he's nothing. And he can't really run anymore like that in the first place.
You know,
so now he's forced to throw.
He should be like a Taysom Hill or something now. But even then, he can't run.
Taysom Hill faster than him right now.
Yeah.
Like I told Gatwood, I can beat Adrian Peterson. Now I can beat Cam Newton running. That's how bad it is for him.
Yeah.
Look, check this out. Cam Newton, 5 for 21. He completed 23% of his passes for 92 yards, 2 interceptions, a QB rating of 5.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Panthers, if you want to just give away money, I can come out and do that on the same numbers if y'all want me to. I mean, if y'all just want to give away money like that, just call me up. I can do the exact same thing he did.
You be rating that low.
I'm pretty sure I could probably get my rating at a 7. Cause I can do dump off passes.
But you got to give me at least a 10.
And what's so crazy? You see, McCaffrey, he goes out. He's out for the season, right, with an ankle injury. McCaffrey's out with an ankle injury.
Mm-hmm.
So when Cam Newton lost him, man, it was just the offense don't flow as well. It's just like Saints when we lost Kamara. You know, lucky for us we had Mark Ingram, but when you lose them type of guys, man, the offense don't flow as well, and Cam Newton cannot carry the offense like that anymore. I mean, like that mean show, he looking like radio.
Oh my goodness. I know you laughed for real when you said that, didn't you?
Dude, I hollered. I'm like, how did I miss this? Like, I be surveying Twitter now. I be looking through my Twitter.
Man, that's so I got it, bro.
I don't know how I missed that, man. My goodness. So I called it on Adrian Pearson, and I called it on Cam.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I know what I see, man. I know what I see. I'm like a scout. All right, Titans lose to the Patriots 36-13. Titans are done. Put a fork in them. I said that last week. I'm saying it again this week. Put a freaking fork in them.
That just show the impact that he has, bro. Like,
I know.
That's crazy.
He was the freaking engine. They took the engine gone, so now they can't do anything. Julio's still on IR. I think AJ Brown is on IR now. He went out with an injury.
Oh, okay. Maybe that explains a lot. But I'm like, I don't know. Even we should have beat them without Derrick Henry.
Yeah, we should have. We didn't have Kamara either, and we should have won the game. We should have.
Yeah.
But the Titans they try to get something going, but it's nothing not really working for them. I mean, plus when you go up against a defense like the Patriots, you have Matt Jones staying the ship. I mean, that's a hard team to overcome, especially when you're missing all on key weapons.
Yeah,
and that's why I said it's over.
Like, yeah, you would think they losing one, especially a running back.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that it wouldn't. I guess it is Derrick Henry, but it wouldn't affect the team that much. Like, of course, it's going to affect the team, but they look.
They look like
he went down there on a skid.
They look like they trying to implement a whole new offense and it's not working on the fly like that. It seemed like they're like, all right, the offensive play calling 1 through 20 is handing the ball to Derrick Henry, different times, and on different plays. This time he bounces to the outside. This time, up the good. They just had 20 run plays and that was it, and maybe 2 pass plays. And so that's kind of showing on the offensive play calling. Cause they won the press versus us, and like I said, we could have won that game.
Right.
And the Patriots, they won 6 games in a row. So is Matt Jones Rookie of the Year?
Ooh.
Or is it Chase?
I think whoever has the better numbers. That's a tough one. I might go Chase.
Yeah, cause I feel like Chase just transformed the Bengal offense completely.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Jones, he's doing good. He's doing good. He's not making dumb turnovers.
Yeah, that's big for a rookie too.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, Belichick put him in the right situation to win.
Exactly.
So, but I feel like Chase, man, he just involved that Bengals offense completely. Like, it's very explosive, very dangerous, like dynamite. Yeah. You just never know when it's gonna go off.
Yeah.
All right, Eagles lose to the Giants 7-13. I told you, Giants just one of them teams, man. If you let them stick around, they go win. And they had two key turnovers. I think they had interception and a fumble recovery, I believe. No, I think no. Yeah, I think they had an interception. They created 4 turnovers, but I can't remember the other ones. They talking about the Eagles fans and the Eagles coaches are fed up with the Eagles wide receivers. I said, come down to New Orleans.
They were killing. What's his name?
Jalen Rager.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, I seen one meme. He had butterfingers. One of the passes, the ball bounced off of him and got picked off.
Yeah, they had 3 picks.
That's what it was.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he had a QB rating of 17.5. Me and my coworker, we had a discussion today. We were trying to place Baker Mayfield where he fall at, and I said number 19. I said in the range of 19 to 21. So our final settled in on 19, and so we were debating was Baker better than Hurts? I say yes.
Yes. I think that's pretty easy to say.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty easy too, but he was like, I don't know. Baker is throwing interceptions too. I was like, yeah, but Jalen, when he throw interceptions, look kind of bad. And then the other one was Daniel Jones. I was like, yes, he's better than Daniel Jones. And another one was Jimmy G. Was he better than Jimmy G? I say yes too. Cause I feel like Baker can change the game. Like he can transform it, but
Baker can be really good. I think.
Yeah, he can. He
at his best, I think he's somewhere in the 10 to 15 range.
Baker?
Yes.
I got him in 19th.
I mean, right now, but he hurt right now, ain't he?
I don't think. Yeah, he dealing with some injury, but he's still playing. He played yesterday. Daniel Jones, I still don't know what the Giants gonna do about him. And Barkley still haven't went off yet. He had 13 carries for 40 yards. Man, I'm not paying him no money.
Nah, it's over.
He ain't getting it for me. I saw Booker, his backup, Devin. I think his name Devin Booker, Devontae Booker, and he was going off without Barkley being there. He was having over 100 something yards rushing. So that's telling me it's not the O line. If Booker can run behind that O line just fine, then why Barkley haven't done anything with it? I don't know, bro. Did you watch the last Giants game versus I think they're playing the Bucks?
Yes, I watched the ending of it, the second half.
All right. When you saw him running, did he look slow to you?
Saquon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have the same burst to me.
That's what I was saying too. Like
maybe not so much speed, just like in and out of cut.
Yeah, that's why he usually make a guy miss, but he couldn't make nobody miss. Usually break tackles. He wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He might have came back too soon or something. I don't know, but he's not looking the same. All right. Falcons beat the Jaguars 21-14. Almost had this game right. The Jags just didn't have no offensive firepower to beat the freaking Falcons, but Cordell Patterson, I'm getting sick and tired of Cordell Patterson being man fantasy. Every time I play against Cordell Patterson in one of my fantasy leagues, he come out and just whoops me, man. Like, how hard is it to stop one guy? They know that he's the only offensive player. How hard is it to zone in on Cordell Patterson? Why is it so hard to stop him now when he's been in the league for like 10 years?
Man, I seen that he had I did not know he was in the league that long. He was in the league. He played for the Vikings.
He got drafted by the Vikings. He was a kick returner. He was really like he put him in like Devin Hester, but not as good. Yeah, he been in the league since 2000. I want to say 13.
That's crazy. But yeah, you're right. You got to key in on him at this point. No Calvin Ridley. It's him and
Gage and Pitts.
And they give Pitts the superstar treatment, like he just Tony Gonzalez or something.
And remember we had this discussion. You said there was no way you can pass up on Pitts. He's a generation talent.
Yeah.
but he's not producing generational numbers right now.
I mean, he's being bracketed. It's kind of hard.
You know what I'm saying? They bracket Julio all day long, and Tony Gonzalez, and Jimmy Graham.
I mean, true, but he's a rookie.
Wrong.
He's still a rookie, though.
I'm just saying, man. 2 catches for oh, I lost it. Yeah, 2 catches for 26 yards.
It's even harder.
It's going to put your first round pick, Tyler.
But I'm saying it's even harder since Calvin really not there.
Well, Cordell Patterson sure not having trouble.
Yeah, because they not paying him no attention for whatever reason.
I don't know. Like, literally, the only guy is doing something, and y'all can't stop him. Like, the next time I play against Cordell Patterson fancy, I'm saying their opponent a message. Hey, can y'all please zone in on Cordell Patterson for me? I mean, help me out a lot, guys. I'm losing to him in fancy. I'm not liking it because it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't. Jets beat the Texans 21-14. I'm trying to tell you, guy, we'll skip this show just for this reason because Zach Wilson beat his former lover.
Oh my God! Did he say? Who was he saying sucked last pod?
He said Zach Wilson and Tua sucks. He said they sorry. And look, both of them won this week. And the one win is coming against his old team.
Dang, that was.
I mean, Zach Wilson just like was the reason why they won, but they still won.
Yeah.
He had Zach Wilson had a great game. Yeah, he was the reason why they lost, but they won. Tyrod Taylor had a terrible interception. I don't know who he was throwing that to. This week, you've been seeing some horrible interception throws. Like, I don't know what these quarterbacks are looking at. But the Jets, they found a way to win. They beat Texas. I thought Texas was going to blow them out. So what you doing with Tyrod Taylor going into next year?
That's tough, bro.
You really don't know where to start, trying to fix the team.
Exactly.
So you draft a running back? I feel like you need a running back pretty badly. You think so? You think they need a running back?
They do, but I don't think that's not where you want to start your rebuild.
I feel like you get a running back, it helps out so much.
Do you think they could get something for Brandon Cooks?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try to get something for him this past trade deadline because they need to fix the old line and they need a tight end pretty badly. They need deep. Their defense is okay. I mean, I focus on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they need receivers, so I'll probably just keep Brandon Cooks. They win in some games, but you can tell like they got some talent there. But I feel like they just need a running back, man. Sometimes you gotta be like Giants and take Barkley, even though you're Dang, the kicker just pulled a hammy. Why that boy? I just like. I don't know. I'm wrong for that, man. I'm wrong for laughing. But when I'm sitting here trying to gather my thoughts, and I look up and I see the kicker run down the field, and next he falls down, he slides down, grabbing his hammy. It's just like the funniest thing. It's not funny, but it just looks funny because the kicker's like overweight, and like why that man sprinting downfield knowing he just kicked. So where all going with this, Tyler? I said something about Barkley.
About the Texans.
Yeah. So the Texans drafted Barkley. I mean, sometimes you just gotta get, like you said, a generational player.
But ain't no generational running backs in the draft. This draft's pretty weak.
I hope the Saints just go get that Ohio State one of the 2 Ohio State receivers.
They nice,
both of them are studs. Both of them are good. Yeah, I think these are draft picks
they got a
straight
lot to
up.
work on over there.
Well, like I won't say this again. You know, Peyton Turner, the guy we drafted, still out. You know, Elijah Moore, the guy we passed up, balling. And unfreaking believable. I thought we were going to take Elijah Moore. I'm still mad about that. All right, Chargers lose to the Broncos 13-28. That's why I can't take the Chargers seriously. Look, at some games they look like freaking Super Bowl contenders. The other games they look like freaking like the Texans. Herbert threw an awful pass to Patrick Surtain the second, and he took it back for a pick six. They have so much talent not to be losing down games like this. Yeah. And for me personally, go ahead.
Nobody don't look like it really. Nobody on the Broncos had any crazy numbers either.
That's one, like they had bad turnovers. Bad. Herbert had 2 interceptions. Like I feel like they rely on this dude Orm way too much. Just like I feel like how the Bills rely on Josh Allen a little bit too much. Like no running game. Like there's no way Eckler should only have 12 carries. Justin Herbert had 44 attempts, man.
That is crazy.
Yeah, does it not seem how this league going? It's not pass happy anymore.
I just think there needs to be a balance.
Yeah, I mean, look what the Cowboys do with Dak and Elliott and Tony Pollard. Man, they do a good job of running the ball and throwing it. They know Dak can throw 50 times a game, but why would you want that? You're more susceptible to the pass rush, and you're more susceptible to turn the ball over. You know, they don't get the D line. They want a pass rush. No, make them play them run.
Exactly. You can get your play action off.
Exactly. You can get a lot of different other plays off. You know, a lot of quick screens. If your running game is on point, you get them boys tired. And that's why, man. Maybe it's not Herbert particularly, but maybe it's the offensive coordinator just relying too much on a young guy on, and it's not paying dividends. It's paying dividends some weeks, and some weeks just look playing awful.
Yeah.
Rams
should have lost this game.
Yeah, they shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been like this. The Rams lose to the Packers 36-28. I don't say this about the Rams. They are overrated.
Yeah.
I don't know how, with all this talent, but they overrated. I am not. The last 3 games I've been watching, I've been specifically watching the Rams games. Just watching them and see how they play, how the defense. Man, I have not been impressed at all.
With the defense?
With the defense and the offense. Stafford's playing like he played for the Lions. Defense, they can't get any pressure. They get pressure, but no sacks. And sometimes they don't get no pressure at all. Von Miller's washed. Yeah, I said it. He ain't getting no pressure. He got a roughing the passer call. That's the only thing he can get. I mean, the OBJ, they force feeding OBJ, which is taken away from the offense. Cooper Kupp, they didn't start throwing the Cooper Kupp to the second half. I mean, what is that? Like, why y'all feeding OBJ so much? Y'all wasn't doing it for Robert Woods. Y'all, the offense sitting around getting ball Cooper Kupp. Then Robert Woods got the leftovers, and it was working. Now they force feeding OBJ and Stafford throwing the ball onto the ground, throwing the double coverage. I mean, it's just bad. He holding on to the football too long, trying to wait for OBJ to get open. I mean, they did finally connect with OBJ for a deep pass, but after how many tries?
It wasn't even worth it no more.
It wasn't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? They not playing good football, and the defense, they can't cover worth a flip. I mean, if you have your best corner, why is he not match up with Devontae Adams at all times? You see Marshall Sky Moore is matched up with the best receiver. Why is literally the best cornerback in the game, Jalen Ramsey, not linked up with Devontae Adams? It's beyond me.
Yeah, he's one. He likes to follow receivers too. That's surprising.
Yeah, and they just getting beat all over the place. The back end is pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty awful. And the Packers, they looking like the best team in the NFC again.
How do they keep doing that, bro? Like,
I don't know. I don't know how they keep doing this. One year they look awful, then next you know they looking like the best team again. They start off pretty slow this year, and now they picking it back up. So I don't know, man. But they had the Rams number. It really wasn't a game. It really shouldn't have been close. There were a couple of costly turnovers that happened, which gave each team life. But yeah, OBJ had 10 targets for 5 catches, 81 yards. Cooper Kupp had 10 catches for 7 catches and 96 yards. Both of them had 10 catches apiece. 10 targets apiece.
That's crazy.
Stafford threw the ball 28 times. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's 20 targets between 2 people.
Exactly. Van Jefferson had 9 targets, but most of them targets usually go to Cooper Kupp. I don't think they had any sacks. Let me check. Yeah. No, well, they had the Rams had 1 sack. With that defense, they only had 1 sack. I think they're overrated, bro. They might. I'm happy they get bounced in the first round. I can't stand the Rams anyway, and they out here trying to buy a Super Bowl. First they get Matthew Stafford, then they get freaking Von Miller, now they get OBJ. Like, sometimes it's not about the names, it's about the chemistry.
Yeah, they don't really work in football though. Like,
it really don't.
Not
like it does in the NBA. It's just too many factors going in the NFL. That's why it don't work like that.
The Bucks kind of did it though.
Well, basically that team was already in place though, and then it's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And they brought in Leonard Fournette and Gronk. Gronk played with Tom Brady. AB played with Tom Brady. So it's like they already had chemistry.
Yeah.
Von Miller don't have no chemistry with the Rams. Sorry, that new defense. Vikings lose to the 49ers 26-34. I mean, Vikings, they always find a way to lose the game.
Exactly. Like, they find a way.
I don't get it. I do not get it. They really could be like, I think, what's the record? 5-6. They really could be, what, 9-2?
Yeah. Probably 10-1.
Yeah, about 10-1. It just, they have brain farts, man. They never know how to finish a game. Then you see Kirk Cousins line up underneath the guard. Like, the guard didn't say nothing to him. Like, bro, you touch it. You know, the center used to a guy touching his butt. But right. I know the guard ain't. So I'm surprised the guard didn't, like, make a reaction. Like, what in the world?
Hey, bro, what the world?
That man line up underneath the guard.
How embarrassed.
That just sums up Minnesota season right there. I think
that's they what, 4th win in a row? 3rd, 4th?
Who, Minnesota?
49ers.
That's their.
That's their 3rd.
I'm not quite sure how many they won in a row. Yeah, I think they did, because they beat the Rams, didn't they? Yeah, they beat the Rams last week. And this number 2. I just can't remember the other game they won. Huh. I usually have that. I'm not seeing it right now. But yeah, they probably did win 3 games in a row. I can look real quick.
Because they beat.
Yeah, they beat the Rams in Jacksonville. Yeah, that's right. That's why I can remember the other team. Yeah, they beat Jacksonville. And they slowly making a push Right now, I think the Saints are the 7th seed. Well, they might be out of the playoffs right now. The Falcons jumped us in the standings. So the Falcons are 5-6. Minnesota is 5-6. 49ers are 6-5. Eagles are 5-7. Carolina's 5-7. Do you have the playoff standings? I guess I can figure out who's in the playoffs. So Dallas, Arizona, Rams, Green Bay, that's 4 teams. Tampa, that's 5. 49ers, that's 6. It's gonna come down for the 7th seed, either the Eagles at 5-7, the Vikings at 5-6, the Falcons at 5-6.
Vikings.
The Saints at 5-6. The Saints are 5-6.
They got Cardinals first, Packers second, Bucks 3, Cowboys 4, Rams 5, 49ers 6, and Vikings 7.
Okay, they 5-6. I guess the Falcons hold the tiebreaker over the Saints, and the Eagles hold the tiebreaker over the Saints. Well, yeah, it looks like we might miss playoffs this year. Browns lose to the Ravens 10-16. Man, what a freaking game right here. Each quarterback trying to figure out who can throw the most interceptions. I think I seen a crazy stat. Like, they said in this game, Lamar Jackson had 10 pass attempts for like 3 interceptions.
That's terrible.
That's why I left him out of my top 10 as a quarterback. He might have won MVP as a running back, but as a quarterback, no. Yeah, he won MVP as a running back, but not a quarterback. No.
Probably
it was the most disgusting game I've ever seen in a long time. What do you say?
I still forever say he probably shouldn't have got the MVP, but you know.
Yeah, it's whatever. They'd like to see another Michael Vick. That's all.
Oh, there.
But this game was disgusting.
Yeah.
So many freaking turnovers, man. Sloppy gameplay. And just crazy plays, man. Like, nobody wanted to win this game. They're like, no, you had the ball. No, you had the ball. Yeah, hypothetical. Nah, I don't want to win. You win. You need to win more than I do. And that's why they were talking about Baker, how Baker just never took command of this game.
Yeah, he is hurt though. I heard he's still dealing with that shoulder.
I hope that's what it is, because he couldn't get none going. He was running for his life a good bit of the game too, but he saw they couldn't get none really going. But that's no excuse for Lamar. How long do you think he's gonna keep this up?
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, because they can't keep. When playoff time comes, that's what screwed them over every time.
Mhm. Like, they run this man more than a running back. That's what I'm saying. How long do you think he can keep this up before he won't be able to run the ball like he can? I mean, he better figure out something, because he's gonna end up like Cam Newton.
Exactly.
Man, I know you don't want to be at that place.
No, you can tell me if I'm wrong. This is more your speed, but I think Vic was a much better passer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If I remember right.
I believe so too. Like, how Vic can throw on the rope, bro. He if he really wanted to, if focus on it, he really could become a really good quarterback, like a better passer.
Right.
He said he didn't study the playbook and none of that. Man, he was still making Waddy White and Algie Crumpler look good. You remember him? I just hate Algie Crumpler. They just did for no reason. Like, how you fat and fast? Like, how is that possible?
Oh, man.
Like, how your body shape, bro? So I just couldn't stand Algie Crumpler. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like if he gonna have to figure out something, because the teams they disguising their defenses, and he getting trapped every time to throwing the football.
So you think
4 interceptions?
He's not able to? You think he can't read defenses, or is it bad?
I think he can't read a complex defense. Like, he can read the basics, but I don't think he can read a coverage. Not that well, from what I see. Cause when the team start disguising coverage plays and stuff like that, he tend to think somebody's open, but they really not. So they like baiting him. That's what the Bills did. That's how the Bills got their pick six in the playoffs. They baited him. They let him throw the same pass all the way down
the field.
And then they changed it up when they got to the red zone. He thought he gonna have the same. Bro, they literally let you dump the ball all the way downfield, and you think they gonna give you the same thing? And he thought he saw the same thing, but I think it was Hyde. It was one of them guys kind of lurking in the middle, and that's when he saw that. When he saw that cover, he thought it was something else, and Hyde jumped the route. I like, my goodness. I like, that's masterful what the Bills did to him. They played a mind game. They let him start. He thought something was working, and they couldn't figure it out.
He probably watching the man. Hey, we kill you with this one, boy. Hey,
man, they can't stop me, man. Hey, run again. This how you go on this side. We'll switch receivers.
Yeah.
They literally let him run the same play all the way downfield. Then the defense switched it up on. I like, my word. That's a crime against humanity right there. There's no way they did that to that boy. But Washington, they beat Seattle 17-9.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Is Russell gone?
Yeah, he got to be out of there, bro. He don't even look happy out there, bro.
And Metcalf, man, his hair gonna fall out if he keep dyeing his hair like that.
I know, that boy hair different color every week.
That boy don't have no hair, he keep doing that. But with the Ravens, can you take them seriously?
Nah. I mean, I guess you have to take them seriously.
Because still Lamar, he's still dynamic, but they don't shock you if they lose anymore, huh?
No.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, it's just the whole offensive thing of running Lamar like a running back 17 times. I think he carried the ball 17 times. And
they don't fear me. They don't put fear in anybody.
Yeah. Like, I want him to throw it.
Exactly.
I want you to throw it, you know. That don't bother me not one bit, cause he always overthrows Hollywood Brown. How the frick you overthrow Hollywood Brown?
Right.
He overthrow him so much.
And then the bad part, they be killing Hollywood. They be killing Hollywood on Twitter.
Like, it's his fault. Like, it's his fault. He can't get any passes or can't get open. He open. I mean, he just misses him. He either throw it into the ground or throw it out his reach. I mean, I don't know what y'all want Hollywood to do. I mean, he's getting open downfield. He like Henry Ruggs. He getting open downfield. But Lamar just overthrow him most of the time. The way I see it. And I don't know. I feel like the Ravens never got better from last year.
No, they didn't.
So they gonna make the playoffs and probably get bounced first round. Especially if they get the Bengals. Oh my word! I think the Ravens, they should be.
Are they in trouble?
Yeah, they should be scared. Yeah, cause the Bengals already beat them. I think they beat them twice already. How they beat them twice?
I think have they played twice?
I think they have. I can look it up real quick. Nope, they haven't. They beat them once though, 41-17.
That's pretty. Might as well have beat them twice.
I know points to beat them twice. Dang it. So I don't keep my eye on the Ravens. I know I kind of hate when people just bash Lamar, but I understand where it's coming from. I can't defend something that I know might be true. Cause I give Lamar a hard time, but man, them people on Twitter, man, they be like ripping him a new one. He's still almost a top 10 quarterback, and now in my eyes, that's pretty good.
Exactly.
You just gotta change the game up. All right, who you think gonna take? Do you pick? You pick Seattle to win this game, didn't you?
Unfortunately.
Wow. I think I picked Seattle too. Come to think of it, I think I picked Seattle too. So
Taylor Heineke a baller, bro.
That's the other thing we were trying to remember. We were comparing those two. We were saying is Baker better than Heineke?
Yes.
You said Baker's better than Heineke?
Yes.
Yeah, I say so too. Heineke, he's one of them type of quarterbacks, man. He looked good one Sunday, then you like, who is that? That must be a different guy. Like, he has so much potential, man. I wish he just play like that all the time. Play on that high level. I like him.
Me too.
But, you know, there's only so much he can do, I guess. No, I took Washington. I'm surprised I took Washington. Thought I took the.
I know I wanted to.
I just figured how Washington played the Bucks. They coming off that high, so they gonna bring that same energy. Like they gonna feel unbeatable now. So that's the way. That's how I was thinking. Like man, they took the Bucks to school, so they think like they on top of the world. So they gonna come out fired up. That's the way I was thinking. All right, is there anything else you want to bring up?
No.
All right. Thank y'all guys for tuning in. We might do another show Wednesday. We'll keep y'all posted. Like and subscribe on our social media platforms. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Just like and subscribe, share with your family and friends, and we appreciate all the support. All right, guys. We out of here.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.